What is up, guys? I'm Material here, back with some more Conan Exiles. And so for today's video, I would just like to, finish off the Raider journey step. So we need to convert an alchemist. Let us go ride our rhino. Now there's always 100% chance of the alchemist spawning here in Seppermaru, so that's where we're going. Also, I know that, you know, it's been weeks after my last upload, and I do apologize, but r- real life has just been so busy as of late. Uh, I went to my wife's province for a week, and I couldn't, what do you call this? I couldn't get the game running. So, and I've just been busy with work as of the previous week. So here I am now, and hopefully this makes up for it. So, anyways, here is the alchemist right beside the set altar. So that always spawns there. I'm not sure if it could be named, but he's always there. So let's go ahead and knock him out. Alchemist one. It did specify like a tier 4 alchemist. It just says alchemist. So let's go ahead and bring him to um our wheel. So let's go ahead and ride our rhino. Now I'm sure I can't fit here, so I'll just go ahead and get down from here, run across. Right. Not sure if that's also stuttering at the recording end, but it's stuttering at my end. But we shall see later on. Let's go ahead and craft him. Let's put one food. Actually, it doesn't even need for it to craft, but you know, for the sake of it, why not? And I'll see you guys back once I'm in. Um, yeah, once I'm in the base. So I'll just go ahead and park this rhino over there and meet you guys, or bring you guys along, or bring you guys back along once I'm there in the base. So see you guys very, very soon. Alright, I'm in the base now, and what do we need to craft a trap? So let's go ahead and write trap. That is not trap. What? What does a trap look like even? It says here, traps can be crafted to inflict damage or other effects on enemies. Craft a trap from your inventory crafting panel. Alright, well where's that at? So it's been a couple of minutes, and I feel like it's this one. Am I right? Could be it. This is the only thing that's different now in my inventory. And it's an explosive jar, so I feel like it is that one. So let's go on ahead and get 5 tar, 1 dragon powder, and earthenware jug. So I feel like the earthenware jug we can craft here in the artisan bench. So earthenware, which requires 125 stone. So let's go on ahead and get them. And again, I'll meet you guys back once I have the trap ready. So see you guys very, very soon. So I've gotten the ingredients now, or the resources. So let's go ahead and craft 5. Why can't I craft it? There we go. And that takes quite some time, so that's pretty okay. Let's go on ahead outside because I know what's next is to lure an enemy to the trap. So let's go overhead and go to the wolf at the... Oh! Almost died to my death in my own base. So that is not the trap. What trap are you talking about? Huh, that is weird. Alright, let me get this fixed, and I'll bring you guys back once I'm have that resolved. So see you guys very, very soon. So here they are. I found it. Basically, it's crafted with your hammer. So it's, well, I just searched for it. I went and wrote trap. So it says we need 20 more iron bars, 20 more branches, and then brimstone. So I'll get those again ready, maybe 100 apiece, so that we can make 5 traps in total. So again, I'll see you guys once we're ready to showcase that. So again, see you guys in a bit. Hey guys, so apparently I didn't click on the record button. That's why, we're here in the main menu. And unfortunately, I didn't realize it just until just now when I've already finished the game and escaped the Exiled Lands. So very unfortunate. But just to make the editing make sense, building the trap was very straightforward. All you had to do was place the trap down with your building hammer, and then after that, you just lead it, or well, you lead the wolf to the trap, and that finishes that journey step. And then right after which, I did try to get the purge defender, I'd like to say. But then, unfortunately, I tried that out in my base, and I just couldn't get the purge to spawn. And so I had to move out. I had to make another copy of my base somewhere I know it has a lot of area to spawn in. So that's what I did. And yeah, I'll let the other recordings follow through with what will happen next. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy it. Alright, so here I am now at the new base location. Is within the desert, right? Just outside the unnamed city. So one thing to take note that I didn't really do it, 1:1. Essentially, all the rest of the building pieces are just what do you call this, for design, and what we actually want is the defenses. So if we just go ahead and take a look, they are slightly different than what they're supposed to look like back at the original base, but essentially these are just the walls that we need for defense, right? Now aside from that, I also made a tiny bit of mistake, but I feel like that's very negligible. It's just that the towers are wider than the usual, and distance from the main keep to the gatehouse and everything, it's also a bit, you know, farther than the usual, but I think that's fine. Very, very negligible. But anyways, let's go ahead and trigger a purge. So let's go back inside. Where is my door? There it is. Oh, that will be the death of me. So I've also put the Pit of Yog here in preparation for the last one, which is the High Priest. So it just says we need to upgrade an altar to the final level, then assign an Archpriest to the altar. I feel like this could be any altar. I've already have one lying around. If not, then we can just go ahead and scout for a priest for the Yog religion. So anyways, let's go ahead and go down. And in here is our this guy. I forgot what he's called.
Prosperous greetings unto you.
So I've already put the 999 coins. Make it threat level 1. So let's go ahead and trigger that. Actually,
Yes, the books are well. Some
will this trigger?
everything.
Make sure to lock that. I actually am not sure if that would trigger. Hopefully it would. That's what I forgot I didn't test. So if I'm not mistaken, we'll hear like a construction sound of some sort. Construction sound? There is no reachable location. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. No way did I just... You're kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Let's try it again.
Have you come for the latest total?
Come on. There's, dude, this is a wide area. What the heck? Spawn somewhere. Non spawn. No reachable location. I don't get that. Why is that? Why is that? I don't know why that is actually. Maybe we should try moving him a little bit backwards, not in the middle. All right, I've moved him back now, and
Do you have more?
let's see if this would make the
More
difference.
is always better.
I sure hope so. I really sure hope so. There is no. Is it because my base is too big? I feel like, dude, I'm at a loss. I don't even know what to do. Now, as much as I want to test this defense out, I feel like, I can't as much as I want to, just because of how big it is. So I think I might have to settle for something small and then just, bring one party just so I could finish this purge defender. I feel like that is my workaround. Maybe this is just really way too big. So again, I'll I'll build another one. Maybe right here. I know this one spawns a camp. So again, I'll see you guys very very soon. I am here right outside Sepermaru, uh, over the Rhino Ridge. So I have made this small base. Um, right. So I have Dunaman Dragoon all over, the tower, all over here as well. So how many is that? I think that's six on top, and then it's also six at the second layer. So that's a total of 12. And then inside is the treasure room or coffer chest. And then inside here are two Sumerian berserkers. And between that and the outside is Master Beast Thamos and another Sumerian and a couple of doors. And right outside is the Sumerian berserkers that we had and the other followers as well. So we have Enika of Sumeria, we have Dalencia, then we have Freya, we have Stabitha, then we have Liu Fei, and we have Severine. So yeah, I feel like that's gonna be enough. I feel like so. Let's go ahead and start this purge defender. So you want to trigger a purge by talking to this guy. Again, our gold coin is 999. That is enough for our threat level 1. So let's go ahead and proclaim our wealth. So let's just go ahead and confirm. Let's see where they'll come from. Surely this is enough space, right? Don't you dare, game. Don't you dare. The suspense. No way. You're kidding me. Dude, what do you mean? I don't get it. It's already a small base.
Do you have more to add to the copper? More is always better.
Okay, I'll try it again. And this time I won't go out. Maybe it also depends where I am. So I'll just stay here by the coffer. Then let's wait for that thing.
A fine harvest of riches. Very fine indeed.
Don't you dare, game. Don't you dare. Dude, I don't even know where to build anymore. This is so frustrating. Why is it? Why is it that way? I seriously remember Anger building here, and he got purges like right over there and like over there. I don't know why I can't build the same. Maybe it's because of the mods. Uh, Let me cancel out some mods and let's see what happens then. All right, now I'm back. As you can see, I have the old UIA back. If I press on this, I don't have the mods anymore. So let's go on ahead and
Have
try
you
this
come for
one
the
last
latest
time.
total?
All right, keep scouting. Dude, I swear, if this doesn't push through, I think I'll just have to give up on this one. I'm not. It's been taking way too long already. I've done the second base.
Impressive, but we can always add more to the pile.
Yeah, and this is the third base. I'm just upset, super upset with this. I don't know if it's a bug or whatnot. Come on, game. There is no reachable location for the purge to set up their base camp. I call cap. There's something wrong, maybe a bug of some sort. That is so frustrating. Ah, man. That is so stupid. But obviously, you just need to trigger a purge. Possibly do something better than I did. But yeah, that's so irritating. I don't know how I can finish this too. But again, like I said, this is already way, way overdue. I feel like, or I just have to do this, and I could finish the series already. It's very unfortunate that we experienced that. Maybe in the next series, I could try to do that again. But yeah, aside from that, I'll just go ahead and finish this High Priest, and we shall exit the Exiled Lands. So I'll see you guys once we're back at the altar. So see you guys very, very soon. All right. So what I did here basically is to just go to Sepamaru and then kill the NPCs there. And once they're dead, I just harvest them up with this Yogg cleaver. And also harvesting them also gives me the unblemished human meat. And in return, I can make them into purified flesh, which gives me a manifestation of zeal. Now, I forgot how much I need for it to upgrade. Oh, here you go. Upgrade. We need 30. Alright. So it won't take that long. I mean, I have a couple more. Then aside from that, I also need bones, shape wood, and 350 brick, all of which we have at our main base. So I'll just get them, kill some more NPCs, and I'll bring you guys back once we're ready to upgrade. So see you guys very, very soon. So I just finished cooking, and we have the 30 manifestation zeal now. I also have the materials for for the upgrade. Let me just go get these purified flesh. I'm not sure if they'll be gone or whatnot, so let's go on ahead and craft that. And that is gonna take quite some time, so I'll just probably bring you guys back once it's almost done, like probably there-ish, and we'll just be looking from top over here. There we go. That changed. Now there is a tree. Let's see what it takes to upgrade that next. We also get a bunch of stuff too. That's pretty cool. Now for this one, we need 75 manifestation zeal. Alright, so again, let's go on ahead and butcher some more NPCs. And I'll just take you guys back once we're ready to upgrade. Now we've got the, again, manifestation of zeal. And then all the other materials to upgrade to the final, what do you call this? The final level. And hopefully it upgrades to something that could fit here. I mean, I made it 4 high. Google said you just needed it 4 high, so hopefully that would work out. Let's go ahead and craft that. And again, that would take some time, and I'll just take you guys back once we're ready to showcase that one. Right, this is taking a long while. So I'll just go ahead and remove these since I'm not gonna eat them anyways. So they're just there. They will disappear eventually, and I guess we'll just have to wait for a couple more. Should be finished about, I don't know, right now, I guess, or sometime very soon. I can feel it. Almost there. There you go. Oh, it's not that bad. It's only 3 high. I mean, if you look at there. Yeah, anyways, that is done. Now, for the assign an archpriest to the altar, like I said, I feel like it doesn't need to be this same altar, I think, because I have one priest at the home base location. So I have Nut the Blessed and also Hoshan the Fang. Um, by archpriest, I think what it means is a tier 4, so they are tier 4s. So I think I just have to look for my Esther Keto. I need to look for set because this is a setite priest. Is this set? That's Emir. Is this set? Jebel Sad. Kinda honestly forgot where I put set. That's Zath. Are you set? You are set. Alright, so cool. Let's go ahead and put Amnut down because I'm pretty sure this is a set priest. So let's go ahead and put him there. Hello? Are you not? Ah, there you go. Well, that's done. Now we have to summon the avatar. I'll just go ahead and put this guy down as well. Potion the Fan. I feel like you're also a Setite priest. Just because, I was living near Sepramaru and that's where they usually spawn. So anyways, let's go ahead and summon the avatar for um, the Yogg, because that's what we already finished. So on my way here, I also just noticed that you also have the icon when you have a tier 3 um, altar. So that's pretty cool. I guess that would also be visible when in a PvP server. But I always play on a PvE. And I got friends to play this with, so that's pretty cool. Right. So for us to summon, what do we actually need? So I made a mistake. Apparently, you do need a tier 4 priest. So let's go on ahead and put him there. I could just put him there. And aside from him, you also need uh, 500 manifestation of zeal. So again, I just had to chop down 500 NPCs, no problem. Anyways, let's go ahead and craft this one. Crafting this item will destroy Abyss of Yogg and any thrall in it. So we just have to say yes. And that should craft up. Is it crafting? I feel like it's crafting. It's just gonna take a super long time. So I guess I'll just bring you guys back once that is ready. It felt like ages. I feel like that was about 30 minutes or so. I mean, the original, based on research, is 1 hour. But because of my, settings, I think it half, I guess, or maybe third, maybe 20, 30 minutes. But yeah, it says on Google it's 1 hour normally. But almost there. Come on. It's, it's taking so long. Yeah, there you go. He died. And where can we see? Where is it? Did it spawn underneath? Oh no, it's with me. Oh, never mind. Alright, cool. So we have 6 hours to use it. So let's go on ahead and just use that. I have readied my horse at the very bottom. And I know this is one way to cheese it. But let's go on ahead and actually use this on... I kind of forgot what its name was. Alright, so let's just leave my horse over here. Stop following. is that guy that we want to kill. So let's go on ahead and actually use the or summon the avatar. So let's go on ahead and click that. Can't summon here. What do you mean? How about here? There we go. Oh, this animation is very long. What the heck? There we go. So that's the avatar of Yogg. So we got roughly 10 minutes. So how do we attack with this one? Oh, as it is, we're doing an attack. So if we hit on the left click, it does what? Dang, look at that health bar go down. He dead. So that's pretty cool. So for PvP, I feel like this is, very useful, but then obviously people would see that you making it, so they would, just attempt to kill you in the process. Plus, it takes a super long time to make one of these. Alright, cool. Now that's done, and now that's all left is the Purge Defender, which is kind of buggy and irritating right now. But yeah, I guess I'll just have to do that in a separate series. But I feel like that is it for this series. So again, to all those who stayed and watched for over 30 plus episodes, thank you so much. And yeah, all that's left to do is to get the... Which ones are them? I feel like it's this one. One of that. Scourge Stone, one of this. Look at this. I got the King Arachno's head as well. Pretty cool. Don't need that. Star of Champion, Tears of Two Races, and the Shining Trapezohedron. So that's 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So all that's left to do is to bring that and take that to Chaos Mouth over here. And we should build our bracelet. So I feel like it's that way. So let's go on ahead down, if I can. I don't know why I didn't grab the ledge there, but that's totally fine. Kinda sad that we have to leave all that we've built behind, but that's part of the game. Alright, cool. Barely made it. I think we climb that one next. Alright, cool. Just one last over here. Alright, cool. Now there's also this one over here. What's this one?
Bonded one, you have come to the farmlands that give sustenance to our great empire. See the bounteous crops that bloom.
Alright, I think that's just more lore. So not really important, I don't think. Unless, you really care about the lore. But essentially, we just have to go through here, through that crevice.
If you are simply passing through, Bonded One, do not despair. We have other tasks for you.
Alright, once inside, we have to go through that other one. And there we see that just spawned in is the altar where we can build the key to remove our bracelet. This has been one heck of a series. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed all throughout the series. And yeah, I can't wait to be back for more. I'm not sure what the next one would be, but I feel like I would lie low from Conan for a while and do another game. So yeah. And let's just put all of that there. One more. And that is the keystone. And from here, I would just like to sign out, properly leave you guys to watch the ending of this series. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please do like if you did. And yeah, that's it for me for today. I'm Imatero, and I'll see you guys on the next video.